I got mad body, son. Get your onions. And you know, it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of damage. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and slice it down and go for a bilateral cut. Nice and firm. Down the center. I chop off the root end. Some people hate on me for that. I don't know why. But we're gonna end up going for a julienne cut. Get your waste out of the way. Make sure that there's no bruises again. So when you're peeling your onion, you want to try to reduce the waste. Like, just get one layer off if you can. If you can. And then watch your hand, because you want to tuck it back, get up in there, send the knife through. In a very direct cut. And once you get to this nub, flip it. Chop it. Now that's about the size we're going to be going for. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're not, like, psychotic, but, you know, they should all cook at about the same rate. I mean, you get it. It's julienne onions. Like, there's not a lot to it. Alright, it's important to get that pot nice and hot before those onions drop in. Hear the sizzle. Oh, so good. Hey, sizzle. Now, the reason we're going to toss it is so that all the oil and butter that you might put in there can distribute through each of the pieces of onion, and then you can throw a bunch of it off the grill if you want, you know, whatever. So we're going to let these sit. You want to touch them, you want to move them, but do yourself a favor. Let them sit. Let them sit. I don't want to let them sit. Little shaker. You can see there's no color on here yet. It's okay. It's okay. Don't lose faith in your onions. Never lose faith in your onions. See? Now it's starting to break down. Yeah. Hey, you're like starting to get some color. The texture's changing. See? See? This is why you didn't give up on your onions. But yeah, you wanna get that color. It's all about the color. See? Yeah. See, all that color is gonna translate to flavor once we get the stock in there. Add a little bone marrow. Hey! Little beef bone marrow goes a long way. So we're gonna introduce some flavor because we're grown adults and we can do that. The fat from the marrow will help the onions caramelize further. This is gonna be freaking ridiculously delicious. I personally like to add a little shot of sherry, like when I'm cooking my onions. It's a preference thing, you don't have to do it, but it adds a little extra sweetness and complexity to the broth at the end. Now we're gonna add some reduced chicken stock. It's not a very dark chicken stock, and I don't really like to add beef broth because I think it's too strong of a flavor. But you can do half chicken stock, half beef. I like to go full chicken. And I know it looks really light, and it does, and you should be like, for shame. But we're gonna make some onions in another pan that are gonna be darker that we're gonna introduce to this elixir. Yeah. Oh. We got the base going right here. And then over here, we got the onions that have been browned for an extensive period of time and flavor. And it's going to be a supplement to the actual soup itself. See, these are basically just broken down, caramelized to the point of blackness. You want them not, like, once you think they're brown enough, cook them some more. Then they'll be brown enough. Then cook them some more. And then they'll be brown enough. You want them like this, like, just, oh, they're gonna ooze flavor. Trust. Now we have our soup that's been kind of, you know, reached its climax here. We're just gonna let it steep a bit, reduce out. But we've added those nice brown onions in there and given this a flavor bomb. Let's let it chill for a minute. Why don't you chill for a minute? Yeah. Fresh black pepper only makes things better. So when you're lazy like me and you're terrified of ruining your mother's fridge with a crock and overflowing cheese, you make croutons with cheese on them and put them in an oven like a responsible grown man. Here we go. These are this difficult. These are sticky. What is going? Oh, jeez. Okay. Maybe a spoon might. God, it's hot though. Okay, maybe this. No. Okay, maybe from. Oh yeah, get that stir on. See, that's the body you want. See that color? It paid off, right? You thought I was crazy, but it paid off. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at that pour. Come on. Oh, hello, little herbies. So here we are with the finished product, which is the French onion soup with little cheesy crostinis. With extra cheesy. Because cheese. French onion soup with a clean rim. I promised. Yay, I delivered. Now I'm really effing hungry and I want to eat this thing.